Marion County, where voters at Oaklandon Elementary had to use paper ballots for about an hour today as the election workers waited for crews to unlock a closet where the voting machines were being stored. Even after the polls opened, the Cruz campaign continued to stump today, scheduling 2 stops as voters headed to the polls. Our Chris Kirshner in Westfield, where supporters hope to see their favorite candidate.
It's so much more convenient.
As soon as the now familiar bus pulled up, the crowd came alive.
Good morning. God bless you.
The second to last Cruz campaign stop in Indiana.
Thank you for getting up on a rainy day.
And supporters wanted to be there.
It's very exciting. We're making history, and I'm pumped.
With their buttons and posters, they filled the booths and tables at the Lincoln Square Pancake House in Westfield. Many still hopeful what this primary day in Indiana had in store.
Well, I think it's good.
Dividing up the room, Heidi Cruz and Carly Fiorina, both shaking hands, taking pictures, signing autographs. But the presidential hopeful absent from this appearance.
We're just talking to voters. Thank you so much. He's doing great. We're covering Evansville at the same time.
This was expected to be one of 2 stops for Senator Ted Cruz in the final campaign of this election here in Indiana. However, he didn't make this stop, instead opting to go to Evansville. Supporters here didn't seem to mind.
But I understand. I'm just rooting for him and praying for him and excited to see his wife and Carly.
I was told that he had to go to Evansville.
While some polls show him trailing, this crowd is still cruising.
We're cruisers.
Indiana as a whole eating up the attention on an historic primary day. Chris Kirshner, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
The latest NBC Wall Street Journal Mars poll shows Trump with a 15-point lead over the Texas senator. Trump has support of 49% of likely Republican primary voters compared to 34% for Cruz. Ohio Governor John Kasich, who stopped campaigning in Indiana in alliance with Cruz, polls at 13%. That deal, by the way, very unpopular with Republican primary voters. 48% say they disapproved of the alliance, 34% support it. To the Democrats now, they're locked in a virtual tie. Hillary Clinton has a slight lead with 50% of likely voters. Sanders has 46%. And that 4% gap is within the margin of error, so this contest truly too close to call. Also on the ballot, a Republican fight for a Senate nomination. Senator Dan Coates leaving a seat open, and Representative Todd Young and Representative Marlon Stutzman both would like to fill it. The winner today will face Democrat Barron Hill in the general election.